Okay.
That's awful.
Live round 2.
All right.
Yeah, it's not live for me at all.
I just turned it on right now.
Don't lie.
Is it live?
No.
It says
I'm
live.
refreshing.
It says live.
All right.
The,
Second.
You can't just type live in the chat box. That doesn't make it
All right.
live.
Take 2 of the reformatted Big Stream Battle. Welcome everybody.
BigStreamBattle.
I am with you as Sing Mao. With us again is Mania the Wiz, Tiberius Audley, Funds Bob, and our special guest, Game Sager. Our first topic for tonight, we will be discussing a variety of topics. We'll be talking shit, discussing, etc. Our first topic tonight is the upcoming competitive playlist. And Ruben, you were saying before we had to restart your opinion?
Yeah. I was saying that I tweeted Bravo because I feel like he's, at least he's the one I see in my mind who's trying to save Halo. He may not be saving it entirely, but I mean, Audley's giving me this look of disagreement. But like, of all the things 343 has done, implementing a competitive playlist that is obviously Bravo's idea is like the closest they've come to actually making me want to play Halo 4 matchmaking. Because as it is right now, like I get on the game, play in a scrim, and then turn my Xbox off promptly afterwards. Like, I just don't want to play Halo 4 right now. And it feels like it's 4v4, no guests, no split screen, gonna be ranked in the future, no instant spawn, no join in progress. Like, classic Halo, thank you God.
Yeah, essentially it's like what Slayer Pro was should have been to begin with. And I know that several people won't be excited about this, but the majority of the really hardcore fans will be. Audley, why do you disagree with the whole Bravo's helping save Halo comment?
it's kind of too little too late at this point.
Too little too late. It's been the game's been out 3 months.
Yeah, and it's sad that the game's population just don't even fucking care at this point. And yeah, I care so little I can't even form a great argument. And do you know how big of a sign of how bad of a sign that is if I can't even vocalize an argument about it? That's how little passion there is.
Let me ask you this. Do you think the population would drop the way it has if Halo 4 came out in May instead of 2 weeks before Black Ops 2?
You mean if they had finished the game first, or do you just release the exact same product?
If it hadn't had another AAA title released basically right at the same time.
While that might help, it would have been another MLG event, which the competitive side of Halo all look forward toward. Like, that's one whole event completely missed. They probably wouldn't make it to the second one unless there was like a lot going on in the behind the scenes. But considering all the work that Microsoft has decided to do with Virgin Gaming, I don't think they would have gotten anything worthwhile set up for that either. Like, it's just, I don't blame 343 at all. Like, I think they have done as much as they possibly can with what time they have. I put all of the blame into Microsoft just being completely worthless publishers.
Microsoft.
Right? Burn. So, I know that you Sager and Bob, you guys don't keep up with the whole like MLG scene as much as Ruben and Audley do. But are you guys looking forward to that kind of a playlist at all?
It will probably be like Squad was in Reach. That's all. Like, it's just the BPR over it, though. So I don't see it really doing anything. No one's going to come back for it. I don't see people coming back for it if you can't see it in game.
Yeah, that's something we'll talk about here in a minute. What about you, Bob? You looking forward to that kind of a playlist?
I mean, I think it'll be good. I mean, obviously, we're on a BTB channel, so everyone here enjoys the 8v8 more than they do the 4v4. I love Team Slayer. I am a competitive person at heart, but I don't know. I mean, I'm definitely going to try it out. Whether or not I'll enjoy it as much as, I did like Team Slayer, or anything like that. But not having the rank visible to everyone is just kind of killing it, really. Obviously they don't want cheaters and boosters, but that means that it's worth cheating for. That means it's something that people want. You're giving, like, Sager said, a BPR, B2 basically, where no one's going to give a fuck. I don't know if I can say that. No one's going to care that you have a 50 in, whatever they name this playlist, really. What's up?
Right.
No one gives a fuck if you say anything bad.
Yeah.
Ryan's gay.
Right. Yeah. See. So let me ask you this. Along with that, do you guys buy the excuse that they've given for not having it visible to protect? Basically, we're doing to protect the casuals from being made fun of because of their ranks. That's basically the excuse they gave.
Like, for the first month of Halo, I was defending 343, like, trying to protect them from all the haters. But now it actually has gotten to the point where it's just like, okay, they had no intention of really including anything competitive in this game, and now that it's, like, slowly dying, they're realizing that they kind of need it. And I mean, I do agree with Oddly that Microsoft pushed this game so hard when it wasn't ready that there are a lot of things that maybe 343 did want to include something like that in the game, but they hadn't had the time when Microsoft said this needs to be shipped, and it ended up making this, like, big mess that now they're trying to make up for, but as Ollie said, it might be too little too late.
Right. Yeah, but what does it really protect them from? I mean, that's not something that's going to change. I mean, people talking shit to each other over the video game isn't going to change because there's not a number there.
Yeah.
That's just stupid.
So here's my thing. Like, I get it. They don't want people's feelings to be hurt, but, like, you could literally make fun of anyone on a video game for anything. I could make fun of you because of your gamer score, because of your friends list, because of, like, you live at home on your profile. Like, literally, you could be teased about anything about your, like, life. Your kill death, your, what playlist you play, your armor, your color, your emblems, if you have an OG gamer tag or not. Like, literally, you can tease someone about anything. There's no reason for it
to, like,
number
to protect at the end of your gamer tag. You're obviously terrible.
Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, come on. You can literally, tease someone about anything if you really wanted to. It's not going to stop it. I mean, people look at, everything now. They're like, oh, well, you only play, this playlist, or your KD isn't that. It doesn't matter. It's not going to stop it. It's not going to help it.
Well, hell, in League of Legends, they have normal games where you cannot see the person's matchmaking rating. There is a matchmaking rating there. It's hidden in the normal games. And if you play like a fucking retard, you will get called a fucking retard.
Yeah.
Like, that's just a fact. Like, PlanetSide 2, there's no ranking system at all. If you jump in front of a tank, you're going to get bitched at by the person driving the tank. It's your fault. You're a terrible player. If you don't want that to happen, stop being a fucking baby and learn to play the game better.
Amen. Hallelujah.
All right. Okay. The other excuse they gave to keep people from cheating, which is, like, to me, is like the more laughable of the two excuses, is that they think if there's not a number that people can see, people won't cheat.
There wasn't a number you could see for GameSager, and people still hit him offline.
That's a valid point.
He's out.
Because somebody else has just done it now. Where'd he go?
I just hit GameSager offline.
I think it reduces the incentive to care about what you're aiming for, and therefore reduces the incentive to cheat. But at the same time, you're reducing the incentive to keep playing at all. And it's like, it's fucking stupid.
Yeah, Bob, you think people are going to stop cheating? You think if in
no.
the squad, you think in squad battle, if there wasn't a number next to it, kids wouldn't hit you offline?
I love squad battle. I love getting offline 24 times a day. That's my favorite thing. I mean, like I said, I think it shows the demand. You know, people want that, so they're willing to do it. I mean, we have modders in Halo 4 in social, you know, everything. You know, there's kids with binary rifles that, you know, that looks like a carbine.
The carbine that shoots the binary rifle. That was good.
Yeah,
shit.
and that is really fun, by the way. I picked that thing up. I was amazed. But like, you know, people are doing that and they're literally gaining nothing out of it. Like they're not getting anything. You know, just medals, like the, you know, you said for the, you know, Infinity Challenge, people boosted for it.
Yeah. Yeah, the only thing they're getting out of that is medals or the satisfaction of making people mad. That's it.
Yeah.
So that's, you know, if there is like shiny things to collect or a win-loss involved in your game, people will cheat. Period.
Not even that. I mean, people boost for KD in like Halo Reach and this game because KD is visible, so people boost for it in matchmaking.
Yeah.
Even if they get like banned off sites like Halo Tracker and Halo Charts, they still do it. You know, they boost achievements, they boost for armor, you boost for, you know, accommodations in Reach. Like people will always find something to do it for. It doesn't matter if you take it away; it's never going to stop. Like it just doesn't happen.
Yeah. So the whole plan of, you know, this not showing a number stops that is just retarded. It makes no sense.
No, it's going to drive people away that want it because they don't want it bad enough.
Right. There's not something there for them to see. They don't want to have to go to another website to see what they've gone up to.
Yeah. And I could maybe understand
going not to mention a website that sucks.
Yeah, exactly. If the Waypoint was smooth and like flawless and like it was really nice to be there and hang out and like look at stats. Oh my God, it's so difficult to link a game or to look at the stats from that game. It's retarded.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't get it. I don't know why they went that way.
How do I websites?
Right?
Like it looks cool, but like managing through like a game detail of like, you know, someone versus someone and like seeing who killed who with what is just, it's a headache. It's just, and it's slow. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I think it was designed so that people wouldn't look for stats, so people didn't feel bad.
Right, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, they made the website sucky, so you wouldn't look the stats to make the casuals.
In the older games, it said your team got first or second. In this game, it's like you got 17. You're like, what the fuck? There wasn't even 70 people. How did I manage to get 17? Oh, because you lagged out and it gave me a loss, even though I won by 50 kills. God, I hate this game.
I wish your camera wasn't frozen. I would have loved to have seen the reaction there.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good. This camera wasn't frozen for me. It was brilliant.
Speaking of websites, though, I am glad Halo Tracker has actually started banning people.
Have they?
Yeah. Don't get me started on that. That's a whole other.
Other than like blatant, other than blatant people that are like have like KDs in the like 30s. I don't think they're banning anybody.
Oh no, they also have started banning people who constantly back out in matchmaking, like that promise they made.
Yeah, the promise they lied about.
You mean the two like pages that I had like a 10-page essay on there about it, and they're like, well, we'll see what we can do. And I understand these kind of things take time, but I think it needs to be implemented.
They pretty much said after they said, yeah, we'll do that, and they got a bunch of the people that were at the top of their leaderboard reported to them. They were like, there's really nothing we can do.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not really, I didn't like follow it, but I have heard that they've been banning some people. So I was like, hey, at least they're banning somebody.
Darkened in the chat says they have been.
Have they?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
and honestly, like my whole thing was I don't even want the people banned. I honestly don't even want them banned because
the incentive is to make them stop doing that, not to get them banned.
Exactly. The incentive is for them to play the teams that their true skill that's hidden because Halo 4 is awesome is matching them against.
Yeah.
And if you win, you win. If you lose,
competition, I want big numbers.
Yeah, exactly. Who cares about?
I want the number that people can see to go up. I don't want competition. That's their logic, I assume.
Huh. Oh,
the one number that 343 and Microsoft decide, hey, let's let the players see this number.
yeah. Knight just says they have an overwhelming amount.
I guarantee that they have so many people they could ban, and they probably, maybe eventually will. But I'm sure these things take time, and I know they're doing their best, and that sense. But it's just annoying when you finally match someone, of similar skill in that playlist, and then they just back out to protect their, stats. Really.
There we go.
That's all gone, by the way. I'm going to grab another one. Look how far I have to go.
Product placement.
It's really tough. There's another Red Bull. Oh.
All right.
Maybe I should hit up Nils Granger, see if he'll sponsor the show.
You should
tell him I want free Red Bull.
Red Bull logos everywhere. Like,
very expensive to keep that thing full.
Dude, Red Bull costs like 99 cents.
You're out of your mind.
Not those.
And then like $8 for a
yeah. So yeah, where are you getting Red Bull from?
Dude, Costco, you can buy like a 16-pack for like $10.
Maybe.
You just gotta shop at Costco.
You shopping at Costco.
Back on
Do you like a girl and you show them your boobs and you get a discount? How does this work? Because if so, I'm gonna start taking girls to Costco with me. You can have free samples and I get discounts on Red Bull. That's it.
Oh my god.
Sager, are you back? No, he's not.
He's got a blue screen.
Yeah, he's got a blue screen. Anyway, here's the other thing that I wanted to bring up. That was brought up in the bulletin. The new playlists that are coming out. We have doubles, griffball, and wasn't there another one other than the competitive playlist?
Aren't they bringing snipers back?
It's going to be revamped though, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, snipers. Snipers is coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, snipers is coming back. Forgot about that one.
Griffball, Extraction, Infinity CTF.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. The Infinity CTF. That's the one I was thinking of that I wanted to bring up. Are you freaking kidding me?
But bro,
no, I'm back.
Everyone
I'm just eating
knows
food
you
now.
gotta have the fucking personal ordinance and capture the flag, bro.
Like huge complaints about how stupid Infinity Slayer is.
So
yeah.
So they're gonna have it so you can get personal ordinances in objective now. Is that what you're saying with this playlist?
And insta spawn.
And insta spawn.
Oh my god! Are you kidding me?
Why?
I don't. Why?
Someone will be able to.
Like, I would love to go to one of their meetings where they just like throw stuff at each other and be like, "This sounds really good."
Like,
are you sure they're gonna have instant respawn in Infinity CTF?
I don't think we are.
They're in Infinity app.
I think they're doing personal ordinance. They're not doing that.
Oh, they aren't doing instant
Every
spawn?
flag game should be determined by the guy that gets an incinerator cannon for getting a kill on the flag.
I agree. I would like to. Can I dual wield those? That'd be great.
Oh,
Might as well.
I just realized. So if they're doing it by the same point system, if you like stop a flag cap or something, like it's just like ordnance.
It's like instant ordnance. Yeah.
Every time you kill someone.
Instant ordnance, basically.
Oh, you capped the flag? Here's a binary rifle. Now you don't have to leave your base.
Yeah, that's just retarded. No, seriously, I want to know who thinks of these things. Is it like a group, or is it one person who actually makes that choice to say, "Hey, this is a great idea. Let's put it in matchmaking."
It almost sounds like it's something that Kevin Franklin is like sleeping at night, trying to think of like what hasn't been done. He's like, Infinity CTF, and then he does it, and then like Bravo's probably just like smashing his head on a table somewhere.
Yeah, I feel bad for that guy. Like I really do. Like he's there and he's trying to give him like the best advice, and he's probably just every day he's like, God, why?
You guys remember that there's that old animated GIF with the guy like bashing his hands on the keyboard until they're bloody stumps and then smashing his face into it? That's Bravo, like every day.
Like, I remember, I think it was Maclan linked us this link that Bravo posted on THC where he's just like, my job is to make doubles not suck. Like, he just openly said. Like,
Good luck.
The link I just posted in the chat, that's what goes on at 343 design meetings.
Wonder if we can put that up on thing.
yeah, wait. Oh my god.
That's not the specific example, but it's that meme every time. That's what's going on. Someone should like have a contest to see who can come up with the most clever one of those.
God damn it.
What the fuck?
That's awesome.
Oh my
Toss it
god.
out of a fucking window.
The one guy that-
playback. Oh my
Like,
god.
I wish they would tell us more about this update, like what exactly it's going to fix and what exactly it's going to touch point on as
Right.
far as like matchmaking settings are concerned.
Honestly, here's the thing. Do you think it's going to fix the two biggest, well, I have three biggest issues that people have? Instant respawns, the bolt shot as a starting weapon,
Oh my god.
and the camo glitch. You think it'll fix any of those?
Okay, instant spawning
Do you
camo
think they
glitch.
even want to fix any of those?
If they don't want to fix camo glitch, then I take back everything nice I have ever said about 343. Like,
Have you said anything nice about them?
I think so. Like,
I wonder if the bolt shot would be how it is if they just had one good player play test it before the game was out.
Right. I don't mind the bolt shot as a weapon. I mind it as a starting weapon. It should be a pickup on maps.
Well, like exactly.
That is a ordnance weapon.
Yeah, like camo glitch, the bolt shot glitch, like all the stuff that they got rid of in the first 3 months could have been found within the first like 4 hours of a beta for like skilled people. Like they could have handed the game to like MLG players for a day and found every one of these things.
Yeah, it's not even super skilled people. They could have given it to like the BTB community for a month, and we would have found all that shit.
I mean,
Hey,
they could have found out the
don't
bolt
have
shot was
bombs.
overpowered in like 12 minutes.
like
Seriously,
I would like when Eli.
some BTB nerd would have found that camo glitch in the first game.
Yeah, it's like when Eli found out exactly how to do the camo glitch. It's just like you don't move and you just press X. Like how did somebody not like the first
Yeah.
thing you do when you test a game is like, okay, code. We implemented camo. Let's test X button. Oh, that doesn't seem to be working right. Let's fit. Like they just were like, I don't know, fuck it. Hey, look, he disappeared. Cool.
Yeah, like
It'll be fine. They can spawn with Promethean vision.
The hard counter to camo.
It's Promethean vision. What a joke! Oh my god!
and
That's
like
the thing.
the ordinances, like they should be tiered. You should not like the randomness in the ordinance drops, in the personal ordinance drops,
I
is the
completely
most ridiculous thing in the entire world. Like literally, one team of 8 can get binary rifles, and everyone else gets needlers. Good luck. Have a good day. Like, how is that even supposed to be fun?
That's how
I
Blacklisted
think-
beat
I
us
think
in
what
matchmaking.
you do-
That's
here-
how.
here
I mean,
what
I'm
you
sure
do is
I've won
you gotta have
plenty of games like that, but it's not the point. The point is it should be tiered. There should be no chance that you get something made of 2 sticks and someone else gets a fucking tank.
Yeah. Here's what if you're gonna have a playlist with ordnance. My preferred method would be the little bar, the little circle thing that fills up and gives you ordnance, right? You should be able to save that and it fill up again, and you get something better when you turn on your ordnance, and then you can fill it up again as you raise that. Like
Ordnance
3. Exactly, like 3-4 times. Up there, you're getting incinerator cannons and binary.
Only if you go all the way and get a Banshee.
Right?
Game Sager's ordinance just gives him a Banshee.
How'd that even work? You like press up and like from the sky, a Banshee just plummets.
Yeah, just Banshee, boom, done.
Could spawn you into it like in Dominion.
Yeah, exactly. They just spawn. Yeah, exactly. That's how it would work. It'd be pretty cool.
Dude.
Yeah, I think if it was tiered correctly and it wasn't random, I think the game would just by itself, maybe it would play so much smoother in so many different playlists.
Yeah.
You know, like your first
ordinance
was just, you know, like certain weapons, your second was certain weapons, and your third was, you know, whatever, the more powerful ones.
And not only that, tie the 3 directions to the different like races. Left, human. Down, covenant. Right, forerunner. That makes it easy for new players to understand. It's called being fucking visceral. No, we can't have things that make sense. Let's just make them fucking random so people can just put buttons and pray something good happens.
Yeah.
Was my screen lagging?
No, you're good.
No. Yeah. Now, the amount of times that I've got hammer, needler, plasma grenades, or sword, it's fucking ridiculous. And the other team constantly is getting snipers and incinerator cannon.
I mean, that's what BTB's become in matchmaking. It becomes who can camo glitch sniper across, you know, the maps. That's what it is. Especially since in the larger maps you get, you know, the bigger power weapons. You get snipers and rockets and incinerations more often.
Yeah, it does. They do seem to do that. That the maps actually have like a tailored what ordinances you'll be getting.
Yeah.
You know, Ragnarok has you're getting snipers constantly.
Yeah, exactly.
But on like Exile, you're getting rockets all the frickin' time.
You get a sniper on Harvest almost every time.
And here's the thing about the ordinances is if you die, every time you die, the other team like gets ordinances and you don't. So when you lose the lead in that kind of sense, it becomes that much more of a struggle to take it back because now they all have sniper and rockets and you have a pea shooter in comparison across a giant map.
Yeah.
Like, you know, bridging that gap.
You spawn with a fucking DMR.
Maybe I spawn with a plasma pistol.
Dude, it's worse when they're all hiding in their base and just get spawn killed until they somehow get a laser. And then ruin everything.
Like it's just the skill. It takes away a lot of the, you know, I don't know, the skill, I guess.
And like, not to light up the Call of Duty Halo like hate trail, but like, not even to hate on Call of Duty, but in Call of Duty it's a lot easier if you're getting steamrolled. It takes like 2 bullets to kill somebody, so it's always easy to just like get out of a spawn trap or something. In Halo, if you get like that's the snowballing effect, I guess, in Halo is so much larger than it is.
Yeah.
Like Call of Duty.
Exactly. Yeah. Don't take this as me saying that Call of Duty takes more skill, but what Call of Duty currently still has it as one player that is so much better than everyone else can carry a team by his own, you know, performance. Halo, you really can't do that anymore.
Well,
one player can't carry 7 or 3, whatever playlist you're playing, bad to average players because he's incredible. It's just not going to happen anymore.
A lot of people think that's a good thing, like Costa. I hate that, though.
I personally think having it slightly... I think it's closer to what I think is a better game, but it's not... they've gone too far with that.
Yeah, I think the individual skill gap should be higher than the teamwork skill gap, too. But, I don't know, so...
I definitely agree with that, where it's like, you shouldn't... If the other team is just better, like, if they have players that are all at a higher skill gap, and their teamwork is just better, then they should obviously win. But if you're playing like an average team that you can beat by yourself, you shouldn't lose because the rest of your team just dies a lot. Like, I don't know. I've had a problem with that since Reach. Like,
oh, that happened in Halo 3. I mean, that's going to be in every Halo. The rest of your team's awful.
like even still, like, I don't want like a snowbally effect. Like in Call of Duty, if if you manage to get one of your players to a 12 kill streak and you get a chopper gunner, they win the game. Like,
Right.
that person instantly has like a 35 kill streak and there's nothing you can do about it. But in Halo, it's like, even with ordnance drops, like, the best you can manage is like maybe a frenzy. I mean, like, so maybe like Sager, like, even when you're playing without like the rest of WoW and a Banshee, like, it's still like relatively hard, even as good as you are with it, to actually like fully carry teams.
It's impossible to stay alive without a team in this game.
So it's like,
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. In Reach, Sager could have searched as a random, gotten the Banshee.
I beat Riot's team like that before, just searching
and just obliterated everybody on the other team, even with shitty teammates. In Halo 4, that's not going to happen. Part of that, granted, is that honestly, randoms have gotten better as a whole. And I
No, they didn't. The game brought it down to them.
They have.
Yeah.
The game's been brought down to them.
Players like Sager, players like Game Sager have taught randoms to learn to look up. Seriously, randoms will fucking team shoot the fuck out of a Banshee.
That's just because the players, like what Game Sager was in Reach, would always back out against teams and go search against other randoms.
Hey, you could do that without even dashboarding now, so.
Well, I mean, also, like, look at the aim assist in this game. Like, it's ridiculous. I forget what the video on YouTube is, but, like, you don't even have to, like, be aiming at someone to hit them with, like, a sniper rifle anymore.
Well, you didn't have to do that before.
Yeah.
Halo 3, you had to do that because you had to aim way ahead of them. You had to lead your shot. But Reach, you didn't have to do that. Halo 2, you really didn't have to. There was a lot of bullet magnetism and aim assist in Halo 2 as well. Halo 3 is actually the only one that required real aiming, and the netcode ruined whatever kind of skill that would have gotten you.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong. I believe projectile does take more skill, but you got to have a decent netcode, otherwise it's completely pointless.
And then they threw fucking random bullet spread on top of it.
Yeah,
they had projectile spread and god awful netcode, all thrown on top of each other, and you just can't do that. At least they made maps that worked with it, which is something better than we can say about Reach, anyway. Reach's
or Halo
map.
4 for that matter.
Halo 4's map I actually like.
Yeah, there's I think it was IGN, which, lol IGN, but like a month ago they released like a top 10 all-time Halo maps, and somehow Exile got like 7th.
What?
Yeah, Halo 4 had been out like a month and a half, and Exile was like the 7th greatest Halo map ever, which is a fucking lol fest.
Number 1 was like Beaver Creek.
Number 1 was like the pit. No, number 1 was Blood Gulch.
Oh my god.
Yeah, number 1 was Blood Gulch, but the pit was like number 2 or 3.
The pit for a CTF map was a great map in Halo 3. It was okay in Reach, and like now that it's been remade in Halo 4, it's just like, okay, it's gotten old, people. Like, Salet, stop remaking maps, please.
Yeah, the pit was a decent Slayer map at the beginning of Halo 3. The longer it was in MLB, the slower it got. Say what?
Exile was number 10, Guardian was number 9, Last Resort 8, Battle Creek 7, Pit number 6, Ivory Tower number 5, Ascension number 4, Hang 'em High number 3, Lockout number 2, and Blood Gulch number 1.
Yeah, that's just like the worst list ever.
No orbital.
That's another thing.
No orbital makes it a better list. Right?
No orbital. It's not good. It's not a good list.
It's like, I don't understand how 343 can make maps like Exile and put them into matchmaking when clearly they are not balanced. Like, if you have Exile and you're blue and you lose, you should just throw your Xbox away. Like, you don't deserve to win. Like,
nah, dude.
Make maps balanced.
Yeah, no, seriously. Other than Dominion, what is Exile meant to play?
Awesome Extraction, duh, the best playlist ever.
Infinity Slayer.
No, it's not. It's not balanced for Slayer. It's not. You can't play Flag on it. You can't play bomb at all in Halo 4, which is awful.
Oh god, can we talk about
Obviously, it is a one flag map. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, right.
Wait,
it's a one-sided objective map. Oh wait.
Here's something that bothers me, and maybe it's just me, is the Slayer spawn system in BTB. Like, you can't push someone's side without them spawning at your base. Like, who thought of that? How is that a good idea?
Dude, default Halo 3 narrows.
Bob,
Have
actually,
you not noticed that?
Narrows wasn't like
Ruben.
it all the time.
Yeah, default narrows, like absolute default narrows, was sided spawns. They introduced dynamic spawns to narrows because people were bitching about getting spawned.
Because dynamic spawns were supposed to fix
Bob,
the map.
When I was looking through the spawn system for Halo 4 and looking at the maps and stuff for the MLG stuff I was doing, I came to the conclusion that the people who forged the maps in Halo 4 had no fucking clue at all how the spawn system worked. Like, they had like spawns that are literally just sprinkled on the maps, like they took a fucking salt shaker and just...
Yeah, right, yeah. It's like they spawned a spawn point and took the duplicator tool and just flew over the map, and wherever they fell, that's where they were.
They got a fucking Gatling gun that fired spawn points and just
blasted them everywhere.
The map.
Like
spawn points.
I can understand having like a so-called like safe spawn for their team, like at like mid-map, like they had in like Squad Battle or BTB in Halo 3.
Right.
But like, if you push
the so-called gay spawn on like
Valhalla. Like a so-called gay spawn, but if like you push their base and you steal their Banshee and your Banshee's up and you're like around their base, they'll spawn at your base and get your Banshee. So like you taking their power weapons does no good because it's oh god.
If you push hard enough and flag, they'll spawn in your base too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And
like,
flag, they'll spawn and grab your flag. You do all the work, then they get your flag.
Well, it's even worse because in flag, they'll spawn, when you grab the flag, they spawn mid-map, not even at their base.
Oh my god, dude. Sager, that is my new strategy for CTF. Play so fucking god-awful you win the game.
Just D-rank until you spawn at their base.
They have to have people in your base on turret and on Pelican, and then at their base.
Yeah.
They have flag respawn zone aways that... So, like, if your flag is not on its flag point in most maps, you'll spawn in one of those zones almost every time, and they're, like, in the most god-awful locations.
Wait, like on Zealot and Reach? Where you just sat underneath and sorted?
Yeah. Similar to Zealot. If somebody had the flag out on Zealot, you spawned in the basement over and over again. It's kind of like that, yeah.
I like inspired.
Like the worst part is even though like all of these problems exist, if you go on Waypoint and you like try to present these problems to 343 or people on the Waypoint forums, it becomes more of an issue because they're like, well, no, it doesn't exist, and they're like, well, you're just bad, and it just oh my god, it's so frustrating.
You get pummeled by nerds.
Dude, the 343 kids that work
first of all, have no clue what they're talking about.
Like, and it started to become an issue on the Halo Council where people actually just like no longer post on Waypoint because actually like people have been trying to post constructive things and they've been getting banned. It's like
yeah. You can't argue your points on there. Like really, I mean, you can to an extent, but not much.
Yeah, it's again to protect the casuals. You can't bring up broken stuff and point out that the casuals are only doing well because something's broken.
Well, and like that's not even the way it was brought. I forget who it was, but Smacky was telling me someone posted a rage post on THC because when Camo Glitch was found out, someone posted about it on Waypoint, and they weren't like bashing Cash or anything. They're just like, "This is something that's broken with your game," and they ended up getting banned like a day later. Like,
yeah, 343 doesn't want people to post their glitches because then more people find out about them. Yeah. So you're just supposed to like tell them through magic that they exist and they'll fix them.
Yeah.
Pretend you're a wizard.
That's what bug report forums are for. In beta forums. Oh wait.
Do they even have those?
Actually,
I have no idea what you just said.
I actually don't know if does Waypoint even have bug report forums.
I'm actually looking right now.
A what?
A bug report forum.
No, they don't.
Yeah. They have a match, not a forum, but they have a section for matchmaking glitches and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I've posted on there like twice, maybe 3 times.
Wait, I'm not seeing it. Oh,
These forums are terrible.
Is it in matchmaking?
I believe so.
Welcome to matchmaking.
Community Forge test.
Yeah, there's a thread for Community Forge maps.
Yeah, I think that's for the new playlist.
Mostly. Yeah, that's
like they actually don't have a section for bugs. And this is what bothers me sometimes about like 343, among other things, is like PlanetSide 2 just released this new system where they actually like
roadmap.
Yeah, it's called the roadmap, where the community can actually like sign into your account on their forums, and there's just a list of things that you can like upvote or downvote that they're looking into for updates. And it's like, and it's got like full details and forum posts on like things about it, pluses and like pros and cons for it, and then it's like 343 has nothing. Like you can't even.
Well, you have to look at it this way. Halo 4 was designed to make money off box sales. PlanetSide 2 is designed to make money off long periods of people playing it. Same way League of Legends is. Microsoft doesn't give a shit about anyone that continues playing their game after they've bought the box, because they've already gotten the money they're going to get from those people, except for maybe like map packs in the future. They don't have to encourage people to keep playing the game because there's no money in it, which is why companies just don't give a shit about the people playing their game anymore. They don't have to. Just make a new game, they'll buy it.
Every game free to play. Seriously though, that actually
that'd be awesome.
Could work if you told like all the casuals, like $2 for that new helmet. Like I guarantee you, Microsoft
it would work
make,
so
like,
well in Call of Duty and Halo Reach with Microsoft points. The ability to do it is there. They just won't make a leak.
It's like with helmet. So it's like right now in Halo, there's what, like 50 helmets that if I play enough, I just get them.
Kind of, yeah.
Like it's the same thing with League of Legends or PlanetSide 2. If you play like a royal fuck ton, then you can buy whatever you want. But in Halo, like, why don't they just say like, if you want this helmet right now,
or guns?
Yeah,
like they've come to where you unlock guns by playing a lot. Why not just, hey, if you want to spend a little money, you can unlock it faster.
Yeah, like Gears of War skins. They should have just done that.
Like, it would be such a good system that they'd still make money. Like, if 1,000 people pay $2 for something, you just made $2,000 off of like an artist kind of drawing a little different on the helmet. And if you come out with a new cool helmet that someone wants to buy, then that's another $2. Like,
yeah,
I'd pay $2 for that Lotus helmet.
Like, right?
And for that unicorn emblem, I need it back.
I think everybody would pay a couple bucks for that unicorn helmet. Oddly, somebody in the chat, the Myth brings up LoL champions, League of Legends champions, with riot points.
Yeah. I mean, in PlanetSide 2, you can unlock guns. Like, every class has its default gun that it automatically gets, but then like, say there's a shotgun that you want, you have to unlock that with certification points, or you can buy station cash and go ahead and unlock it right away, and then use your certification points to make the gun better. It's not necessarily better, it's just like better at other things and therefore worse at other things now.
Right.
But, I mean, like, Call of Duty, you level up to unlock the guns, right?
Yeah. You have to reach a certain level and then you just get it.
Like, pay 200 Microsoft points and unlock that gun right away. Why not?
I don't know.
Halo, right now, you sort of have to level up for some of the guns, but mostly they do armor. I think they have it fucking backwards as fuck. energy gone.
Why did they get rid of so many of the helmets that people enjoyed and the emblems? Like, those are stupid things. But, like, why not release those? Like, how hard would it be to include a couple of the things from the past?
But instead, you get 3 gigabytes of Spartan Ops for free.
Oh my god!
Like rather than make $2 on helmets, they would rather give you Spartan Ops for free. And Spartan Ops is at least
it's already on the disc.
Well, no, they just came out with like the next season, so it's like.
But isn't that still there too? Do you have to
no,
download
you have
it?
to download that. It's like 2.5 gigs, too. It's huge.
I haven't played Spartan Ops in a long time.
Yeah, I haven't even completed Spartan Ops. Like, that's how much I care about it. And they put so much effort into...
You're not a casual player, so you wouldn't care
Dude,
about...
all I care about is achievements, and I haven't even finished it.
Dude, you wanted that truck. That truck is like 500 billion.
Yeah, and everyone's cheating. I hate that stupid tournament. I'm the only one who almost died. Everyone else had that.
I'm wondering if the people that won that realize they have to pay taxes on that truck.
Obviously.
Yeah, people aren't that smart.
I mean, if Strongside won it, I know he knows he's got to pay taxes on it.
Strongside better get banned. He was D-ranking out of his mind.
Myth brings up a good point. Like, last 10 Halo bulletins have all been about Spartan Ops. Like, up until the competitive playlist one.
Yeah, that's technically not a real bulletin. That was just a regular announcement.
It's like, you're spending so much time and effort. Like, there's got to be so many artists and engineers working on Spartan.
Oh, yeah.
And
that's because that's what they
coming back.
That's what brought most of these designers to Halo is the campaign. Like, it shines clear as day through what they've made that they care about the campaign.
And I mean, I thought the campaign was great, but I'm not going to sit there and play it for the next year until Halo 5 comes out.
Yeah, like, unless they keep on having, like, tournaments, how many Spartan Ops games can you play in a week? Like, I see people playing the Spartan Ops missions, like, 2 or 3 times, maybe, and, like, you're done with it.
Once I hit the max rank, which took, like, no time at all, if you play a marginal amount, there's no point in playing Spartan Ops unless you really care about the story, which nobody does, I don't think.
I just watched the movies.
I do. I care about.
Yeah, I haven't even watched them. I haven't even finished that. The like whatever the FUD thing. And I got like the limited edition. Woo! So exciting.
Bob, that brings me to an interesting point. Why did you buy the limited edition?
What's up?
Why did you buy the limited edition?
I don't know. It was only like a couple bucks more. I don't care.
Couple bucks more. It was double the amount.
I don't care.
You basically paid for 2 games to get nothing.
Rob, you're talking to a guy with a Red Bull mini fridge just off hand.
Yeah, but he didn't.
You forget I have a Red Bull mini fridge full of Red Bull, literally 2 feet away from me. Now, remember this? I've got money on my wall, literally.
That's my money. That one up there. That one in the upper right corner. That left corner. That's mine.
I don't know. I mean, I bought in all the legendary editions of Halo, and I'll probably continue. Although I kind of was regretting this one, but when everyone else didn't get their codes for their specializations, I was really glad that I did get the limited because it was worth it to me.
Dude, in Halo 5, the aiming's gonna be like Revenant sniping on everything. That's just your normal aim.
But only if you buy the Legendary Edition.
I'm in.
There'll be an armor ability.
Yeah, there's gonna be an armor ability that just auto locks your aim like in Section 8.
Have you guys seen the armor abilities that are like hard coded into the game that you can't like unlock yet?
Yeah, the ones they either found you realized were more broken than the ones that are still in the game. Surprise.
Yeah, those are in Halo 5.
Or ones they're gonna unlock later somehow. So yeah, some of them are like the teleport one is like
yeah.
No one seems to notice how overpowered Hard Light Shield is in BTB.
Dude, it's
Yes.
People
It
just
blocks
stay far away behind a rock, and then you shoot them twice, and they Hard Light Shield away, and there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
Nope, they go bye-bye.
Yep. No, it blocks everything too. Like tank, nope. DOS, nope.
At least
Banshee
it's more
Bomb,
balanced than Armor Lock.
No, it's mobile armor lock if they're far away.
Yeah, it's mobile armor lock.
At least
The
they can get
the
shot
only
at.
time Hard Light Shield can really be countered is if you have an explosive weapon that has good splash damage, like rockets or incinerator, and they're nearby, or in close quarters you can use grenades. But if they're at any sort of distance, they just easily walk away from it.
Yeah, like on Ragnarok, they could just be near a rock and they'll get away every time, or if they're top middle, just get away.
Yeah, they just back up.
They're invincible.
It's fucking hilarious.
I wish they would just. I wish they would do the opposite of what they did with Reach, which was in Reach where every playlist had armor abilities except for like one. I wish in this game every playlist had no armor abilities except for one.
Right, they could do Infinity Slayer and BTB. I guarantee you right now, if they updated the playlist tonight, so they had Infinity Slayer and Infinity BTB, and then they had all the other playlists that weren't Infinity that had real good settings. Those Infinity playlists populations would plummet.
You're wrong.
They would.
You underestimate how much the casuals love it.
You do realize we're getting a Griffball playlist like really soon, and you're going to be able to throw that ball across the entire map.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
How is that even? I'm afraid of that. That's
Do you have any idea
awful.
how much fun it is to throw the ball at someone
them.
and then sword
It's
them
not
because
like
they can't do
halfway.
anything?
It actually makes Griffball a lot of fun, honestly, Bob.
Now you got passive.
Yeah.
Instead of just like
Ugh.
No, you
It's
just
actually
throw
a
the
lot
ball
of
at them and
fun.
then sword them while they
Lane.
can't do anything. It's the greatest.
Yep.
And by doing so, they ruined all bomb game types.
That's not how they ruined all bomb game types. They ruined all bomb
Isn't
game
it?
types by not putting them in the game.
I thought it was. I thought it was like the same.
No, Griffball isn't a bomb game type in Halo 4. It's an oddball game type.
What the hell just happened? What did I just get? God damn it! Something just happened. Oh, we're good. Never mind.
Yeah, you're fine. Yeah, Griffball is an oddball game type in Halo 4. It's not Assault.
What?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah.
It's
Well,
its
of course
own game type.
you don't read.
Like,
So they didn't even put bomb into the game.
No,
then?
there's no bomb in the game at all.
Oh,
It's
I
just
thought
not-
bomb was Griffball and it couldn't be changed. That's why we didn't have it, because it would be you'd be able to throw the bomb across the map.
No,
that would be awesome for a team.
yeah, it actually would kind of
Bomb
be.
across Valhalla. Let's go.
But
It doesn't
there's,
even really
there's
go
no
that
arm
far.
time.
That too. There's no. Yeah.
apparently
there's-
you can mod it.
Well, yeah, you can mod no sprint too, but I'm not.
They
doing
had a
that.
good formula for bomb and flag for 4 games straight. It seemed like a good idea to change it.
They had a lot of really simple ideas that worked really well. They decided to change just for the fun of changing it.
Yeah, just because they felt like it needed changed. It's ridiculous. All right. So, Bob, tell me why you don't like Extraction.
I don't know. I just don't like. I don't like it. I don't have a reason. I haven't played it enough. I've honestly played like in matchmaking. I think I've played one like try hard game of Extraction, and we won. But I don't know. I just don't. I miss the classics.
It wouldn't be that
Is
bad
it-
if you couldn't spawn with grenades.
Is it similar to the reason
Well-
you don't like Dominion for like no reason at all?
I don't know. Maybe I don't understand them enough. I haven't like studied them enough to like know when they're gonna spawn where. You know, like you did with territories. You knew where territories were gonna be. You know, blah 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 blah. With these, I feel like I don't know that, so maybe that's why I don't like them as much.
Yeah, you'll learn that by playing games. Did you know that the first time you played territories on Valhalla and Halo 3? No.
Yeah, I did. It was like
You knew where they were
insta-coded in.
before you
all
started
on
the
screen
game?
at the same time.
Yeah, did you know they were where they were before you even started the game?
Yeah. I still use Valhalla callouts from territories, which is the funny thing.
Of course, because you played that game for 3 years. But the first day Halo came out, and the first time you played territories, did you already know where everything was before the game started?
Yeah, yes. Bungie emailed me the thing on my phone, so I had it before you did.
Maybe they should have done that with extraction. You want me to get on
they
that?
didn't.
I'll
I
have
didn't,
them
I didn't
email
get that
you
email.
where all the extraction points are
They didn't give it to me on my Twitter.
that you don't have. What, he got you a bunch of followers tonight.
I know. All sad. I'm so sad.
Yep. All right, guys. Well, I have one more thing before we call it a night. How bad did Sager let us down by finishing 10th in the Infinity
Everybody
Challenge?
cheated, and I'm not 10th, I'm 8th.
He let the entire BTB community down.
No.
Yo,
No, 6 of the 8
we were
people above
looking
me had
for it.
AFK guests in all their
we were
games and they
depending
were
on you.
boosting. Strong side deranked every game, and those other 2 guys are from Australia, so they're cheating.
Yeah, I think Side did some account sharing, so we should change his name to Alongside.
No, we call him Lance Armstrong side.
Yeah, it seemed like a lot of people were, sharing their accounts with many people.
Okay, out of the top 20, the only 2 accounts that had a break the entire 7 days was mine and that Pingwana guy. But Pingwana was guest boosting.
The thing that scares me is this like tournament, went well in their minds. So that means they're going to continue it potentially with like the same style.
Mm-hmm. They had like thousands of people.
You have to remember,
so it's a
this
success.
is the same fucking organization, Virgin Gaming, that promised a $1.6 million Battlefield 3 tournament before the game was released. And then the game releases, they're like, no, you did all that practice for jack shit.
If Virgin Gaming does a tournament where it's the most wins in a week, and you obviously can't bring in 8 people to a 4-4.
They would need to make it so there's this 16 hours of the day where your wins count, and then 8 hours where it doesn't, so people can't shift and people could actually sleep.
Well, even still, if you're gonna boost, you'd at least have to find someone to boost who is actually good at the game. Like, who's gonna have a constant?
Strong side had 3 other pros going -20 every game for him. It's like Captain Anarchy goes -35 and they lose, while Strong side has 50 kills. That seems legit.
I didn't even see that. That's crazy.
Yeah, Captain Anarchy.
He was doing it every game. He would get his team would lose, and Strong side would be like +40 because he had his teammates running at the other me team and deranking, so he could play easier people. He did it against me once. I had 3 of the worst players ever, and at the end of the game, he had his teammates just run out top middle and start shooting into the air.
Obviously, they were all on alt accounts, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Well,
I guess he wants a truck.
So
Dude, it was cheating.
Yeah, okay, and so even then, if it was about wins, then those 3 people who are just shooting into the air, you have to get them to play. And
yeah, an Australian would win though, because according to Crusty Pigeon, the true skill doesn't work in Australia because there's like no one there. So it just puts you against easy people every game. I played with that Purple Haze guy who was up there too.
Oh my God.
And he played 1 game with me, and he said it was the hardest people he's ever played in his life.
Oh my God.
And then he had me join him to play people he plays against. And we played like the easiest people ever, and then he left after their game saying that they were harder than the people he has to normally play.
And then you can make a region-specific league or something, like have a North American ladder or something like that.
Yeah, North American.
Why did they even get rid of those options? Like, why get rid of those options?
Yeah, why can't you search by location anymore? Yeah, money.
But so many little things that could just be integrated into the UI of Halo 4 that just boggles my mind. Like, the menu is so glitchy and ugly. You don't know who's searching what. You don't know if they're searching if they're in a game. You don't know what game type. You don't know how far the game is. It's just like a guessing game.
Have you noticed if you have more than 8 players in a party, you can't look at the party thing?
Yeah, you can't tell if you look at custom game stats, it's just invisible wizards they are playing.
Yeah.
When they test it, you can't change party size if you're not the leader. Are you kidding me? When you tested this game, what did you guys do?
We didn't.
They were just having fun.
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
Quality assurance.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's none of
Like,
that.
if the host lags out, it gives both teams a loss or something like that. That's ridiculous.
Have that in the Virgin Gaming skill tournament.
Like, oh, God.
Oh,
So many issues that are
They
little.
do throw tournaments in Vegas worth a lot of money, though. Maybe they'll do one of those.
Maybe.
I want to be a pro Virgin, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a pro Virgin gamer.
Yeah, that joke will never, ever get old.
I hope it says that on the back of his truck. Like, when he drives it around, it just says pro Virgin gamer. Like, big letters? Oh, my God.
Big letters right on the tailgate. Virgin Gamer.
Yeah. And then another sticker that says, I play Halo, don't sleep with me.
Isn't that what the truck itself says?
Yeah, but maybe the girl only has one eye, so she can't really see well, so, you know.
Oh my God. All right, guys, we're going to call it a night. Thanks for watching. This is a great episode. We'll be doing this every week, 9:30 Eastern or 10:30 Eastern. Big Stream Battle every Saturday. Hit that follow button. Thanks for watching.
Sucks.
Good night.
What do I do now? How do I end this?
All right, bye. We're turning it
Go.
off.
Bob, go camo.